all, and welcome to another Caffeine Entertainment video. It's Art here with my top 7 mystery books I would buy for someone who said they like mystery, or at least the series. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to name the first book in that series, but any books in the series, provided that your person has read those previous, will do. And it's going to range from a bunch of places. The first being, I'll start with the nice, cozy mysteries that I love. The first is by Krista Davis. It is the Color Me Murder. I like these because cozy mysteries in general are character building mysteries. The mystery in this series, or in this book, was a little bit heavier than normal, which is normal for cozies, which I like. I like that a lot because it kept the plot moving, and it doesn't hurt that the front and back cover in this series, in both Color Me Murder and the new book coming out, The Coloring Crook, can both be colored. The point is, they are a color it yourself cover. That's what they are. That's why I love that series, and I can't recommend it. And that will probably one that most mystery readers haven't read. Now, if they read cozies, they probably know about it, or not, maybe not, because it is a newer series. The first one coming out last year. The second book that I'll talk about is Lending a Paw by Lori Cass. I loved this book. Now, the murder was easily solved by me, and quickly solved by me, but the characters, and especially Eddie the cat, still stick in my mind for that series, Lending a Paw being the first. Borrowed Crime being a third, and Tailing a Tabby being number 2. So it's Lending a Paw, Tailing a Tabby, and Borrowed Crime are the first 3 that I know of. You have to forgive the wind if you can hear it. The third book I'll talk about is it's heavily more mystery, but it is still fun and character driven in the same, and that's the Walt Longmire series. The first book being A Cold Dish. That whole 14-book series plus the 3 ebook minis, so 17 pieces of work in total, but 14 main books. I dive right into these every chance I get. I enjoy these books completely, without a shadow of a doubt. The next book I'm going to talk about is more classical, but yet it's cozy because it's written by the queen of cozy. But yet it's her more hardcore series. But it reminds me a lot of Sherlock Holmes. It reminds me a lot of Clue, and that is, of course, the Hercule Poirot series. The first one being The Murderous Affair at Styles. I enjoy the Poirot series. I enjoy the Poirot TV series as well. Everything that is Poirot, a lot like most things that are Sherlock Holmes, is done quite well. Speaking of Sherlock Holmes, the next series I will talk about is the Mary Russell Sherlock Holmes series. The first book being The Beekeeper's Apprentice. This series is quite a ways deep. I'm now fully caught up to it, but it's quite a ways deep. And it is really, really, really good. can't recommend it enough. In a lot of ways, Beekeeper's Apprentice is still one of my favorite books of all. It's definitely one of my favorite books I've ever read, but definitely one of my favorite books in the entire series itself. The next book I'm going to talk about is, now we're getting into the heavier stuff, and that would be the Harry Bosch series. The Harry Bosch series is written by Michael Connelly. It is a more gritty mystery, more thriller, more intense. Harry's a dog with a bone. Justice before anything else. Everybody counts or nobody counts. He's often famous for saying, and I can't say enough, that it deserves a read. The first book being The Black Echo. There's 24 or 25 books upon recollection, but that is the next book. That series is just amazing, and the last 9 or 10 are voiced by Titus Welliver of the Bosch TV series, the man who plays Bosch on the Amazon Prime TV series. So it's amazing, it's great, and I can't wait. The next book I'm going to talk about is actually another series. This one is more of a pulse-pounding mystery thriller, edge of your seat. It'll have you, it'll be a white knuckle ride because you'll be clenching your fists so much your knuckles will be white. And that is Jeffrey Deaver's Lincoln Rhymes series. I have a personal affection for this one because it reminds me a lot of Sherlock Holmes, but it also reminds me of, it also hits chord with me because the main character is a quadriplegic. And has to get around. Well, he's on bed rest, but when he gets around, it's in a power chair, much like mine. He can't use his hands like I can, but it's almost one and the same, I guess you could say. I feel a lot of kindred with that. I feel a kindred spirit with that character. I connect with that character a lot. And Deaver's penchants for twists and turns abound, make the series great. The next book and final book I will speak of on the list is The Word is Murder by Anthony Horowitz. Anthony Horowitz, The House of Silk, his Sherlock Holmes stuff, or Moriarty is amazing, but I prefer his mystery style. He just writes an old British tea time whodunit. He's masterful at the whodunit. Magpie Murders being another one that's completely just top-notch and amazing. So those are my picks. If I had to pick if I had to pick an honorable mention, it would be the Hamish Macbeth series. Death of a Cad being the first one. Those are fun. It's a little bit more cozy, a little bit more Sherlock Holmes. So those are my recommendations for mysteries. Let me know if that was helpful to you, or if you're going to show it to somebody who buys books for you for the holidays, whatever you celebrate, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever. Next week you'll see my top picks for sci-fi and fantasy. So that you can look forward to that one coming, as well as this coming Wednesday will be the review for Forever and a Day. Finally, the new James Bond novel by the aforementioned Anthony Horowitz. It's taken me forever and a day to actually film this sucker, but it's in the can and you'll get to see it. So without further ado, please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. You know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 p.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please hit the notification bell to be notified, hopefully, when I post a video by YouTube. Maybe not, who knows. One can never control YouTube. Let me know in the comments down below if you've read any of these, or if that helped spark you, or curiosity in the mystery. I hope there's something new on the list for everybody. My flavor for mystery is quite a bit, But until next time, happy reading, you all. I'll see you again soon, and peace.